here, and today on Me and Can Cook, I have a fancy but really easy LCHF dessert that you can make. This is a great dessert to make ahead and take to a dinner party. So when you get that point where dessert comes out, you've actually got something to eat. This is my LCHF chocolate panna cotta recipe. Now this is the Thermomix version of my recipe, but don't worry if you don't have a Thermomix. I'll post a link up here to my non-Thermomix version for making this LCHF chocolate panna cotta. This recipe is going to make 4 chocolate panna cottas, and the dariole mould that I'm going to use for the panna cottas is about 120-125 gram capacity. So to begin, just bring up your scales on your Thermomix with a bowl on top. And I'm going to weigh in about 140 grams of pouring cream. If you're not too concerned about your carbohydrate levels, you could substitute the pouring cream with full cream milk. To that, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of powdered gelatin. I'm just going to mix that in to help it absorb a little bit. And set that aside. Then weigh 300 grams of thickened cream or double cream into the Thermomix. And then add 50 grams of dark chocolate. I'm using Lindt 90% chocolate, and just break it up into pieces. And then we're going to melt the chocolate for 7 minutes on 70 degrees, just at a low speed. Once you've melted the chocolate, just bring up the scales again and weigh in 40 grams of stevia. And then add in the set aside cream and gelatin. And then this is just going to be mixed for 3 minutes on speed 3. And here is the finished panna cotta mixture. So all I do is grab the dariole moulds. So as I said, this is for 4. With the dariole moulds, I just put a tiny drop of water in. I find this helps just to get them out of the mould. And these moulds are about 120 grams capacity. And all you do is fill them close to the top. And these need to go into the fridge for at least 5 hours. I usually do it overnight, and then you have no worries. So just cover them over and put them in the fridge. And so after a long, hard overnight wait, the panna cotta is finally ready to be unmolded. So all I do is take a teaspoon, and I'm going to pull the panna cotta away from the edge of the mould. But I do this side on. And what you'll see is the air starting to get into the side of the panna cotta, between the panna cotta and the mould. And when enough air starts to get in there, it'll start to come away from the side. And then you can tip it out onto the plate. And here is the set panna cotta. You can see it's got a really nice wobble to it. If you are taking this to a dinner party, I suggest keeping it cool in an esky or a cooler bag, and then unmolding it on location. You can impress everyone with your expertise, and they don't need to know how easy it is. And I'll just demonstrate how soft this panna cotta is. It's like velvet. So good. Making this in the Thermomix is incredibly easy. There's nothing to go wrong. Please click like if you like my video, and I'd love you to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.